Windows low, cool wind through the frame. Highway hum like a slow old flame. Dashboard glow on a tired face. City shrinking in a quiet space, and street lights drip like liquid gold. Stories fading that I once told. Concrete ghosts in the rearview glass. Every mile letting no weight pass. Late night air with a cedar smell. Engines whisper what silence tells. Thoughts unfold in a drifting line. Past dissolving between white signs. Smoke of the city still on my coat, but the road writes a different note. Every breath like a quiet release. Every mile carrying pieces of peace. I drove away from a crowded mind, from the echo of a harder time. Now the skyline melts into blue, like the past never really knew.
Leaving yesterday in the rear view. Let the old roads disappear too. Smoke in the night, calm in the air. Nothing chasing me out here. Leaving yesterday in the rear view. Let the silence come clear through. Miles keep rolling, soft and slow. I let the heavy stories go.
Coffee steam at a lonely stop. Radio murmurs then slowly drops. Small town lights on the horizon line like quiet stars that forgot to shine. I used to run through the noise and heat. Now I breathe with the rhythm of empty streets. Tired singing a patient song. Every mile saying move along. Old regrets like a fading haze. Lost somewhere in a midnight maze. Windows open, the wind moves free, like the road rewriting me. Dreams once loud like a crowded room. Now they bloom in a slow tune. Soft like vapor above the lane. Drifting high over old pain. Miles don't argue or criticize. They just open a different sky. And the longer the road unfolds, the lighter the story the driver holds.
Leaving yesterday in the rear view. Let the old roads disappear too. Smoke in the night, calm in the air. Nothing chasing me out here. Leaving yesterday in the rear view. Let the silence come clear through. Miles keep rolling, soft and slow. I let the heavy stories go.
No crowd, no noise, just a steady hum of choice. No past, no blame, just headlights in the rain. The road don't ask what broke your heart, it just shows you where to start.
Leaving yesterday in the rear view. All the old weight drifting through. Smoke in the air, night breathing slow. Somewhere new is down this road. Leaving yesterday in the rear view. Let the quiet guide me through. Miles unfolding, soft and white. Peace just riding by my side.
Engine low, night wide. Somewhere between the last street light and the first sunrise, you realize the road, it didn't change the world, it just changed you. Yellow lamps buzzing over cracked concrete. Lonely pumps in a half-lit street. Neon flickers like tired eyes, watching strangers roll slowly by. Coffee steam in a paper cup, quiet warmth while the world stays shut. Radio murmurs through dusty glass, while midnight miles continue past. Wind smells faintly of pine and smoke, like forgotten dreams someone spoke. Truck headlights drift through the haze, leaving echoes in empty space. Vending machines hum low and slow, like a tired heart with nowhere to go. And the road waits calm outside, like it knows why we drive tonight. I lean on the hood under silent skies, counting stars between passing lines. Somewhere out there beyond the bend, maybe peace waits at the end. Gas station lights at 2 a.m. Quiet roads calling again. Smoke in the wind, calm in the dark. Just me and the highway spark. Gas station lights at 2 a.m. Miles ahead, no need for plans. Coffee warm, night breathing slow. Let the open road just flow. Let the open road just flow. Let the open road just flow. Engines idle like sleepy beasts, drivers chasing their quiet peace. Each one carrying silent weight across these lanes of midnight fate. Old man pumping diesel slow, eyes reflecting neon glow. Maybe he's been driving years, leaving behind unspoken fears. And maps don't show the things we feel or the wounds that miles can't heal. But sometimes distance speaks the truth, better than crowded rooms of youth. Smoke drifts off from chimney lines, like old regrets dissolving time. Wind turns pages in empty towns, while the long road circles around. I step back in the driver's seat, where the hum and the silence meet, and the engine starts a steady rhyme, like a calm heartbeat in time. But hey, gas station lights at 2 a.m. Quiet roads calling again. Smoke in the wind, calm in the dark. Just me and the highway spark. Gas station lights at 2 a.m. Miles ahead, no need for plans. Coffee warm, night breathing slow. Let the open road just flow. 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 Every traveler knows there's a moment when the road feels like home. Gas station lights at 2 a.m. Leaving shadows where I've been. Smoke in the wind, sky open wide, a light and a mile left to ride. Gas station lights at 2 a.m. Quiet peace inside again. Night unfolds where headlights roam. Some roads slowly lead you home. The road says Tom. The road says free. The road says Tom. The map says miles, the road says time, but the night says breathe. Long road bending through the hills, engine humming patient thrills. Wind brushing through the midnight air, like quiet hands through tangled hair. Every mile like turning pages, breaking old familiar cages. Cities fade like distant dreams, lost inside the engine's theme. Moon above the silent lane, silver drifting over rain. Smoke like clouds in open skies, watching every passing line. I used to think the world stood still, locked inside a crowded will. But distance cracked the rigid frame. Now nothing ever feels the same. Road signs glowing soft and green, marking where the mind has been. Each new mile rewrites the view, every horizon feeling new. Miles change the mind tonight. Long roads glowing silver light. Smoke in the wind, thoughts unfold. Letting quiet wisdom hold. Miles change the mind tonight. Every mile shift inside. Slow ride drifting through the dark. Let the highway leave its mark. Old fears shrinking in the glass. Watching faded worries pass. Every mile a subtle shift, like a quiet in a lift. Smoke from chimneys in valley towns, floating calm while night slows down. Porch lights blinking soft and gold, like the stories never told. Some roads twist through hidden grace, some reveal a softer pace. But the longer that you roam, the more the road feels like home. Miles stretch past the edge of doubt, pulling quiet courage out. Teaching hearts that used to race how to breathe in open space. Now the map inside my chest feels a little less compressed. And the longer the road unwinds, the lighter grows the mind. Miles change the mind tonight. Long roads glowing silver light. Smoke in the wind, thoughts unfold. Letting quiet wisdom hold. Miles change the mind tonight. Every mile shift inside. Slow ride drifting through the dark. Let the highway leave its mark. The road doesn't hurry. The road doesn't shout. It just waits until you slow down. Miles change the mind tonight. Horizons open wide. Smoke like calm in midnight air, leaving no weight somewhere there. Miles change the mind tonight. Every mile turning light. Nothing left to prove or hide. Just the road and the ride. The farther you go, the quieter your mind becomes. Until one day you realize the road was teaching you how to breathe. Moonlight spilling over empty lanes, silver rivers over quiet plains. Headlights glide through a drifting haze, like a slow thought lost in space. No cars passing, no horns cry, just the wind in the open sky. Engine humming in steady tone, like the night saying drive on. Clouds hang low like a curtain drawn. Fields breathe deep before the dawn. Smoke from distant farmhouse roofs, floating soft like hidden truths. Somewhere far past crowded streets, peace and silence finding me. And the road unfolds so wide, like the dark opening inside. New light over empty veins, cool wind washing out the pain. Smoke in the air, sky so wide, just me in the midnight ride. Miles stretch quiet through the hills. Every curve the night reveals. Old thoughts fading with the sound of tires spinning slow around. I remember louder days, traffic lights and crowded haze. Now the dark feels calm and clean, like the road reset the scene. Smoke like mist across the field. Every mile the silence heals. No applause and no demand, just the wheel beneath my hand. Dreams once racing out of breath, now they walk a softer step. And the moon above the line feels like peace inside the mind.
Moonlight over empty lanes,
Cold wind washing out the cane.
smoke in the air, sky so wide.
Just me in the midnight ride.
Moonlight over empty lanes,
Every mile clears the brain.
slow road drifting through the night.
Everything feels calm and right. The moon doesn't rush, the road doesn't speak, but somehow they both understand what you're carrying.
Moonlight over empty lanes,
Quiet roads and silver rain,
smoke like clouds in open skies.
letting old reflections die.
Moonlight over empty lanes,
Miles dissolve in quiet pain. Just the night and the slow ride, leaving old worlds far behind. Under a quiet moon,
the road fuse and mess.
and for the first time, love feels like freedom. Moonlight spilling over empty lanes. 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 Yeah. Moonlight spilling over empty lanes. Moonlight
Spilling over empty lanes,
Moonlight spilling over empty lanes. Yeah. Moonlight spilling over empty lanes. Moonlight spilling over empty lanes. Yeah. Yeah.
moonlight spilling over empty lanes.
Moonlight
Moonlight spilling over empty lanes. Moonlight spilling over.
Yeah. 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 Moonlight spilling over empty lanes. Moonlight spilling over empty empty lanes. Moonlight spilling over 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 empty lanes. Moonlight spilling over. Moonlight spilling over. Moonlight spilling over empty lanes. Moonlight.
Highway signs blur in the rain. Windshield whispering my name. Every mile a memory. Every lane a piece of me. Old town sleeping in the dark. Street lights flicker like a spark. I pass places I once knew, but they don't feel the way they used to. Smoke from chimneys drifting slow, like the ghosts of long ago. Every road I used to roam feels like someone else's home. Miles keep rolling under steel, like time turning a hidden wheel. And somewhere in the passing night, I see myself in fading light, driving through old versions of me. Every mile setting them free. Smoke in the wind, night so wild. Let the past fall back in stride. Driving through versions of me, leaving who I used to be. Slow ride through the midnight air. Nothing left to carry there. I remember restless days, running through a crowded maze. Every dream a flashing light, burning loud in endless night. Now the road feels calm and long, like a slow unfinished song. Every mile rewrites the rhyme of the younger me in time. Smoke like clouds across the sky, watching silent thoughts drift by. Old mistakes like fading signs, lost behind the passing line. And the farther that I roam, the more the quiet feels like home. Not because the road is new, but because I finally grew. Some people chase tomorrow, some chase yesterday, but the road just keeps moving. Driving through old versions of me, every mile setting them free. Smoke in the wind, night so wide. Let the past fall back in stride. Driving through old versions of me, leaving who I used to be. Slow right through the midnight air. Nothing left to carry there. We don't erase the past,
rolling low across the lane. Street lights dripping silver rain. Every mile a silent breath, leaving noise and leaving stress. Engine humming through the dark, like a quiet steady heart. Somewhere past the neon glow, the road began to move me slow. Smoke from fields and distant farms, floating soft through night's calm arm. In the sky above the road, felt like somewhere I once knew. I drove far from crowded sound, until my thoughts could settle down. In the silence of the ride, open something deep inside. The long way back to myself tonight. The quiet roads and fading lights, smoke in the wind, sky so wide. Let the night be my guide. Oh, let the night be my guide.
Years of rushing left a trace, heavy thoughts I used to chase, but the road began to show. Life moves softer when it's slow. Miles unfolding calm and deep, like the kind of breath you keep when the world gets loud again, and the mind forgets to mend. Smoke like mist along the hills, every curve the night reveals. And the farther that I drive, the more I feel alive. Not because the road is new, but because the mind is too. And the quiet in the lane feels like sunlight after rain.
Sometimes
You have to get lost
on a road,
no map plan, just to remember
who you are. My God. The long way back to myself tonight, through endless roads and silver light. Smoke in the air, calm inside. Let the night be my guide. The long way back to myself tonight, miles unfolding left and right. Every mile a piece I find, waiting somewhere in my mind. The road, the road, the road, the road didn't change. The sky or the world, it just cleared. The noise between me and myself.
Paper cup warm in both my hands. Parking lot under sodium lamps. Headlights blinking across the rain, like tired thoughts inside my brain. Steam rising slow from midnight brew, curling upward in a silver hue. Cold wind brushing the highway line, while the dark rewinds my mind. Engines passing like quiet tides, carrying strangers through hidden lives. Every driver chasing some kind of peace, or a place where the noise might cease. The city still hums behind my back, but out here the silence stays intact. And every breath in the amber glow feels like somewhere I can slow. Coffee, silence, headlights bright, holding still in the middle night. Cool air drifting through the lane, let the quiet calm the brain. Coffee, silence, headlights bright, miles waiting left and right. No rush now, nowhere to prove, just the road and the steady groove. Some nice thoughts move loud and fast, like racing ghosts of a crowded past. Bills, mistakes, and restless plans running circles through my hands. But the road outside stays calm and wide, like it understands the ride. Every mile a softer tone, every turn a stepping stone. Steam fades slowly in the air, like a worry leaving there. And the longer I sit in the yellow light, the more the storm inside feels like. Maybe peace is not a place, maybe it's just slowing pace. Breathing deep beneath the sky, watching silent miles go by.
The mind runs fast,
The night moves slow,
and somewhere between them you find balance.
coffee, silence, headlights bright, holding calm inside the night. Cool wind drifting through the lane, let the quiet calm the brain. Coffee, silence, headlights bright, miles ahead in silver light. Slow road breathing soft and wide, let the night reset the ride. Some answers don't arrive until you stop.
Taillights fading in a crimson chain, city skyline glowing through the rain. Neon flickers in the mirror glass, like echoes of a louder past. Sirens humming far away, concrete breathing night and day. Traffic veins through endless streets, where restless minds and deadlines meet. I used to move in that electric glow, running fast through the undertow. Every moment loud and bright, every hour chasing light. But the highway bends away from there into colder midnight air. And the farther the skyline falls, the quieter my heartbeat calls. City still living behind me now, neon fading in the clouds. Cool wind rolling through the ride, leaving all that noise behind. City still living behind me now, miles open and somehow slow road stretching through the night. Peace replacing flashing lights. I remember nights that never slept, crowded rooms and promises kept. Dreams stacked high like glass and steel, but none of them were truly real. Phones that buzz like restless bees, people speaking endlessly. But somewhere in that crowded sound, I never felt my feet touch ground. Now the road breathes open space, and the wind cools down the pace. Street lights thin into distant sparks, then vanish slowly into dark. And the farther the city fades, the more the mind begins to change. Not because the world grew small, but because I finally stalled. The city runs like a restless engine, but the road teaches how to idle, teaches how to idle, teaches how to idle. City still living behind me now. Neon ghosts beneath the clouds, cool and rolling through the ride, leaving all that noise behind. City still living behind me now. Miles open and somehow slow road breathing deep and wide. Let the quiet be my guide. Some places you leave long before your body does. Rain tapping slow on the windshield glass. Street lights blur as the miles pass. Wipers keeping restless time, like thoughts running through the mind. Some roads taken without a map, some mistakes you can't unwrap. Every mile a silent proof of choices made without the truth. I drove nights I can't explain, through storms of doubt and quiet pain, chasing answers down the lane, only finding more of the same. But somewhere in the endless dark, the road revealed a hidden spark. Even wrong turns leave a sign for the traveler left behind. Miles I shouldn't have driven before still led me here to this open road. Cold wind rising through the night, turning no mistakes to light. Miles I shouldn't have driven before still unlocked another door. Every mile a lesson shown on roads I walked alone.
Yeah. Some decisions burn like flame, some regrets still whisper names, but the road keeps rolling on like a quiet, patient song. Yeah. And the farther that I roam, the more the past becomes a tone. Not a chain or heavy weight, just a teacher dressed as fate. Rain fades softly from the sky, clouds drift slowly passing by, and the road ahead looks clear, like the calm after a year. Maybe growth is not the win, maybe it's the place you've been. Miles you thought were wasted time still rewrote the inner rhyme.
Every wrong road still moves forward, still move forward. Miles I shouldn't have driven before still led me here to this open door. Cold wind rising through the night, turning old mistakes to light. Miles I shouldn't have driven before, now I see them even more. Every mile helped me see who I'm meant to be. The road never promised perfection, only place in the quiet art feels asleep beyond the line. Wind unfolding through the pines, engine low like a steady breath, cutting through the edge of rest. Miles stretch under cooling skies, carrying thoughts I never voiced. I spoke softly to the empty lane, things I buried in silent pain. Words that crowded my chest for years, finally dissolving into the gears. The road stayed still but somehow heard every doubt in every word, like asphalt holds a patient ear for travelers learning how to steer. The road was listening tonight under pale and fading light. Every mile heard my mind, leave the heavier thoughts behind. The road was listening tonight through the quiet endless ride. Somewhere in the drifting air I felt understood out there. Some roads echo louder truths than crowded rooms of restless youth, where voices rise but none remain long enough to hold the pain. But highways speak in subtler ways, through steady hum and silver haze. They answer not with words or signs, but with calm between the lines. Clouds drift slowly over fields, like the patience distance heals. And the farther the tires roam, the more the silence feels like home. I once chased answers in a crowd, now I hear them spoken low, hidden in the rhythm slow of the ties against the road. The road was listening tonight under pale and fading light. Every mile heard my mind, leave the heavier thoughts behind. The road was listening tonight through the quiet endless ride. Somewhere in the drifting air I felt understood out there. Somewhere between the miles you stop explaining and start understanding. Silver fading light, miles unfolding calm and wide, letting quiet truths inside. The road was listening tonight, every mile turned thoughts to light. Somewhere in the moving air, peace was waiting quietly there. Sometimes the road doesn't answer, you're already there.
Sky turning faint from black to blue, first thin light breaking through. Headlights softer on a lane, like a dream dissolving rain. Clouds stretch pale above the hills, morning breathing through the still. Wind moves slow across the road, carrying the night's last cold. Miles behind like distant haze, full of
darker wandering days, but the horizon slowly glows like the world beginning to compose. Birds awake beyond the trees, cold air brushing through the breeze. In the quiet edge of dawn, feels like something moving on.
Somewhere between night and dawn, all thoughts fading, drifting gone. Cool air rising through the sky, let the heavy shadows fly. Somewhere between night and dawn, new light slowly moving on. Miles unfolding soft and bright, leaving behind the night.
I drove through hours without a name, where hope and doubt were both the same. But the road kept rolling calm, like a quiet healing balm. Now the sky begins to breathe, silver threads across the east, and the farther sunrise grows, the lighter every heartbeat flows. Maybe change is not a fight, maybe it arrives with light, slow and steady like the dawn, touching everything it's on. The road didn't push or pull, it just stayed wide and patient, full, until the traveler could see the dawn inside a memory.
Night teaches
What light when dawn,
all thoughts fading, drifting gone.
cool air rising through the sky, let the heavy shadows fly.
Somewhere between
Night and dawn, miles unfolding, calm and long. New light stretching through the ride, peace arriving with the tide.
there's a moment when
The sky changes,
so quietly,
you almost miss it.
until suddenly
Everything
looks different. Suddenly, everything.
highway signs glowing pale and green, marking places I've never seen. Lines and arrows across the page, trying to measure the traveler's stage. But the road beneath my wheels tonight moves beyond those printed lines. Every mile revealing slow things a map could never show, things a map could never show. Fields breathe quiet in morning gray, wind erasing the night away. Clouds drifting soft overhead like old stories finally said. Somewhere past the final turn, something deeper starts to burn. Not ambition, not demand, just the calm of where I stand. Maps don't show the peace I found, somewhere past the city bounds, cool and rolling through the sky. Let the restless miles pass by. Maps don't show the mind's release, hidden deep inside the breeze. Every mile begins to show where the quiet rivers flow. Maps can tell you where to go, but not the weight you carry slow, or the storms you drove through blind just to understand your mind. Every road I used to trace led me to a different pace. Not a place of shining gate, but a quieter interstate. Now the morning spreads its gold over fields and asphalt roads, and the farther that I ride, the lighter grows the inside. Maybe peace is not a place, not a dot you mark a trace. Maybe it's the open lane where the mind forgets its strain. Maps guide the traveler, but silence guides the soul. Maps don't show the peace I found, somewhere past the city bounds, cool and rising through the day. Let the restless thoughts drift away. Maps
don't show the mind's release. Hidden in the morning breeze. Every mile begins to prove peace was always in the mood. Sometimes the road doesn't take you somewhere new. It just shows where you already were. Inside.
The sky changes slowly, but the road notices first. Headlights fading in the growing gray, light dissolving in the day. Clouds stretched thin above the lane, like a memory after rain. Cold air brushing through the glass, field waking as we pass. Every mile is softer tone, like the dark finally letting go. Bird song drifting from the trees, carried gently in the breeze. And the highway breathing slow, feels like somewhere I can grow. First light on my highway road, morning lifting yesterday's load. Cool wind rolling through the sky, like the darker miles pass by.
The night once felt like endless ground, questions circling all around. But the dawn reveals a view where the quiet breaks through. Sunlight touching distant hills, turning shadows into stills. And the road beneath the ties feels alive with softer fires. Maybe healing moves this way, slow as light across the day. First light on the highway road, morning lifting every load. Miles unfolding calm and wide, let the sunrise be the guide. Some journeys end when the sun arrives. Others, it can never.
Morning light through the windshield frame, everything somehow feels strange. Same road, same open sky, but a calmer voice inside. Morning found me different, something shifted in the distance. Miles behind feel lighter now, don't ask me how.
I drove through questions all night long, through doubts that used to feel so strong. But somewhere in the quiet lane, the noise dissolved into the rain. Yeah, wind moving through the valley floor, like a whisper saying there is more. Yeah, not success or louder dreams, but peace between the moving scenes. Yeah, sun climbing through the pale blue sky, while the darker thoughts drift by. And the road beneath the wheel finally shows me how to feel, yeah.
Sometimes change isn't loud. It's just absence of chaos. Morning found me different now, miles ahead in lighter clouds. Wind is moving through the day, carrying the night away.
The roads stay the same. But I did it.
Engine steady. Sky opening.
Sun rising over open plains, golden light through window panes, highway stretching through the glow, like a path a mind now know. Clouds drifting slow and wide, fields reflecting morning tide. Every mile beneath the sun feels like something just begun. Sunrise miles ahead of me, rolling through infinity, cool and breathing through the ride, peace riding by my side. Sunrise miles ahead of me, where the quiet mind can be. Every mile turning bright, leaving behind the night. The night asks questions.
The morning lets them rest. Some journeys travel through the dark, just to light a hidden spark. And the road that once felt long now feels like where I belong.
Miles unfolding toward the day, letting old shadows fade away. Sunrise miles ahead of me, rolling calm and endlessly cool and rising through the sky. Let the quiet carry high.
Some roads lead you somewhere, others lead you back to yourself.
Some roads you pass through, some roads
Keep you.
Some roads become home. Some roads become home. Long ride, slow ride, never ride alone. Some roads become home. Some roads become home. Miles keep rolling, but the heart feels numb. No, no, no. Rubber on the road, rhythm in the wheel, night in the mirror, morning getting real. Wind through the glass like a whispering tone. Strange how a highway can start feeling home. Lane after lane and the sky stays wide. Problems look small from the passenger side. dust on the map, but the mind feels clean like a brand new page where the past had been.
Some roads become home.
I drove through doubt, drove through rain, through long black miles and restless brain, through neon nights and heavy air, till quiet answers waited there. Funny how peace don't shout or shine, just rolls beside you mile by mile, till somewhere down a silent bend you feel like breathing once again. Some roads become home, some roads become home. Long ride, slow ride, never ride alone. Some roads become home, some roads become home. Miles keep rolling, but the heart feels numb. Maybe home isn't a place. Maybe it's motion. Quiet roads ahead, quiet roads ahead. Quiet roads ahead, quiet roads ahead. Let the old noise fade, let the calm spread. Quiet roads ahead, quiet roads ahead. Miles in the sun, peace instead. Windows down, breeze rolling, soft gold light on the skin. Wheel turn slow, lane stay straight. Life feels light, mind feels great. Used to chase every flashing sign, now I cruise with the passing time. No race pace, just open space. Sun on the road like amazing grace. Yeah, miles in the mirror like yesterday. All those worries just fade away. Hard days gone with the night before. Now the sky looks wide once more. Funny how far a heart can roam, just a land where the soul feels home. And the road keeps humming the same old tune, like a lazy afternoon. Quiet roads ahead, quiet roads ahead. Leave the storm behind, driving steady. Quiet roads ahead, quiet roads ahead. Cool wind blowing, clear my head. Yeah, brother. Slow lane, no pain. Sun lane, no day. Slow lane, no pain. Sun lane, no day. Quiet roads ahead. Yeah. Quiet roads ahead. Quiet roads ahead. Not every road changes the world. Some roads change. Sun high now on the endless road, moaning there, lifting lifting every load. Miles stretch far where the hills divide. New day rolling by my side. Sky so wide like a fresh clean page. Wind turning time to a softer age. Every mile like a quiet sign, saying everything will align. Driving into a better life. Better days on the other side. Hands on the wheel, sun in the sky. Let the old nights pass me by. Driving into a better life. Long road glowing gold and bright. Miles ahead and a life real life. Everything's gonna be alright. I drove through storms I couldn't name, through darker doubts and silent rain. But every mile that led me here turned confusion into clear. Now the road feels wide and free, like the best version of me. Not because the world has changed, but because the mind rearranged. Old road, old way, no road, no stop. Driving into a better life. Better days on the other side. Hands on the wheel, sun in the sky. Let the old nights pass me by. Driving into a better life. Miles shining warm and bright. Every mile proves I'm right. Everything's gonna be alright. Keep driving. Not every road changes the world. Some roads change you. Not every road changes the world. Not every road changes the world. Some roads change you. Not every road changes the world. Not every road, some road. Not every road changes the world. Not every road changes the world. Some roads, some roads. Not every road changes the world. Not every road changes the world. Miles keep rolling, rolling slow. Let the old wind go, let it go. Hands on the wheel, sky so wide. Peace just riding by my side. Miles keep rolling, rolling free. Road ahead and the best can't see. No more noise, no more fight. Just the highway and the lights. Early sign on the painted lines. Coffee warmth in the clay remind. Radio low with the dusty beat. Rubber rhythm under the seat. Wind runs loose through the open lane, carrying off the leftover rain. Last night's doubts in the mirror fade like chalk drawings the dawn erased. Roll slow, let go, ride light, sun glow. Funny how the road stays straight when the mind don't race with fate. Every mile a little clue that the quiet was overdue. Old fear shrinking the rearview frame like shadows losing shape and name. And the farther the tires roam, the lighter the heart becomes. Miles keep rolling, rolling slow. Let the old wind go, let it go. Hands on the wheel, sky so wide.
peace just riding by my side. Miles keep rolling, rolling free. Road ahead in the past can't see. Just keep driving, just keep light. Everything gonna be alright. The road keeps moving, and so do you.
Some therapy comes with a steering wheel. Long road stretching past the hills. Morning calm, the engine feels. Clouds drifting like patient thoughts, carrying answers slowly caught. Every mile rewrites the tone of the doubts I used to own. Wind brushing through the glass, letting restless moments pass.
Open sky therapy, rolling through clarity. Let the breeze carry me free, free. Open sky therapy, miles of serenity. Nothing controlling me, free, 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 free. Yeah, used to think that peace was far, some locked door, a distant star, but it lives in simple scenes, quiet roads and open greens, steering steady, mind unwinds, sunlight washing old designs, and the farther the tires glide, the softer it grows inside.
Blue sky, deep breath, long road, no stress. Open sky therapy, rolling through clarity. Let the breeze carry me free, free. Open sky therapy, miles of serenity. Nothing controlling me, free, free, free. Just drive, just drive. Windows down philosophy, rolling slow and feeling free. No big plans, just clarity. That's enough for me. Went through the car like a moving song, telling me where I belong. Not in the rush of the endless race, but somewhere between time and space. Used to think that louder meant right. Now I ride where the road feels light. Every mile just breathing slow, learning things I used to know. Windows down philosophy, let the cool air talk to me. Miles ahead in harmony, that's enough for me. Yeah. Funny how the quiet speaks, louder than the busy streets. Every mile a gentle sign. Peace was hiding in plain sight. And the farther the road unfolds, the more the heart grows bold. Not chasing dreams so far away, just living better day by day. Sometimes the best plan is no plan. Yeah, windows down philosophy, rolling slow and feeling free. No big plans, just clarity. That's enough for me. Windows down philosophy, miles ahead in harmony. Let the cool wind carry
Cold air sliding through the window seam, headlights carving through a silver dream. Lines on asphalt stretching thin, like quiet roads beneath my skin. Dashboard breathing amber light, miles unfolding through the night. City ghosts fade far behind, leaving crowded thoughts unwind. Tires whisper over faded paint, highway hum like a pacing saint. Each white line like a drifting rhyme, cutting slowly through space and time. Smoke like fog on a distant lane, soft as memory, light as rain. Wind carries a cedar tone, like the road saying, you're not alone.
I drove through storms I never named, through louder days in silent shame. But somewhere past those neon signs, peace was hiding between the lines. Highways between my thoughts tonight, long roads glowing soft and bright. Smoke in the air, mind drifting slow, letting no reflections go. Highways between my thoughts tonight, every mile feels calm and right. No rush, no race, no need to prove, just quiet roads and a steady groove.
Yeah, gas station glow in the distant dark, steam from coffee, a lonely spark. Radio static in the midnight air, soft old chords like a silent prayer. Maps once full of anxious plans, now just miles in open hand. Somewhere past that restless past, I learned not every road moves fast. Smoke from chimneys in country towns, slow wind rolling the quiet around. Small porch lights like patient stars, watching strangers passing cars. I used to chase every louder dream, now I ride where the night runs clean.
Every mile like a turning page, leaving noise in a fading cage. Thoughts once heavy like iron chains, now they drift like vapor trains through the dark of the open sky, letting quiet answers rise. Highways between my thoughts tonight, long roads glowing soft and bright. Smoke in the air, mind drifting slow, letting no reflections go. Highways between my thoughts tonight, every mile feels calm and right. No rush, no race, no need to prove, just quiet roads and a steady groove.
Some roads teach you patience, some roads teach you grace. Some roads just show silence is the softest place.
Highways between my thoughts tonight,
Miles dissolving into light,
smoke like calm around the lane.
letting go of quiet pain.
Highways between my thoughts tonight,
Every mile resets the mind,
nothing chasing from behind.
only open roads to find. Somewhere past the city, past the noise, the road
Becomes a mirror,
and suddenly
becomes a mirror.
your thoughts start driving you.